Today, we are going to one of the fanciest malls, I would say, in Metro Manila. Pero, we're gonna park here lang kasi actually, nandito yung isa sa favorite ukay-ukay ko in the Mandaluyong Ortigas area. Ortiz malapit siya. Ayan. I'm gonna show you where it's at. Shaw MRT Station. And may mga ukay-ukay dito na madidiscover natin that are pretty fucking amazing. Sa totoo lang, I didn't really have plans to shoot an ukay video on this day. Pero nagkataon that I was going to be in Shaw Boulevard, or actually sa Shangri-La Mall, and I had some free time. So sabi ko, okay, ito na yung panahon siguro na i-shoot ko lahat ng pwede mong makita sa Shaw MRT Station. This particular ukayan, actually, hindi ko siya alam na nandyan. I literally bumped into it on my way to the other stores, and there were some nice things. I really liked this Ralph Lauren kids dress. I was thinking of getting it for my nieces, pero kasi baka hindi nila type yung long sleeve, so I left it behind. And maganda din yung pagka-group nila na it's not just per type of item, so kunyari lahat ng skirts, but they have a section for more premium pieces, and may mga bags and shoes din, and some accessories. If you are an ukay TikTok girly, then you might have heard of Fleur de Lis here in Shaw particularly. Although marami siyang branches, I've seen one sa Katipunan, sa West Avenue ata. Basta marami siyang iba-ibang branches. Pero ito yung madalas kong puntahan. In fact, nung Mother's Day, yun yung naging bonding namin ng mom ko. I made a TikTok video about it, so do check it out. Kung gusto mo lang talaga makakita ng ukay items or thrifted items na maganda, you are definitely going to find a lot of good things here. Syempre, pag new arrival, medyo mahal siya. So, as you can see here, ang una kong pinuntahan is the back of the shop. So, yan yung isang tip ko. Kung gusto mong makakita muna ng deals and bargains, you always start with the cheapest items or the cheapest rack, which is usually at the back of the store. I only found mga pants and bottoms kasi yun yung mga naka-sale. So, these were all 80 pesos each. Unfortunately, nothing really stood out. Like, girl, this looks like a freaking diaper on me. Like, explain that. Me and pleated pants, just no bueno. And while I was very happy to try on some culottes, I'm also quite, not horrified, but a little freaked out that a lot of the trends that we were enjoying back in the early 2010s are now coming back as a revival. Like, whoa, talk about the signs of aging, right? Anyway, on my way out, I went browsing for more items, particularly the bags, although nothing, again, stood out enough for me to bring them home, and I think they were not on sale yet. I'm excited to take you to this part of the Shaw MRT UKAYS circuit because it's also my first time to see all of these stores. Now, in this part, there are actually three different thrift stores or ukayans that you get to visit. The very first one, so it's the rightmost one, only has shoes of all kinds. At the time, the whole store was at 30% off, and something that you will notice, this is not unique to this place, is that usually pag may discounts sila, they do have like a table, a little chart where you can see how much the equivalent sale price is. Don't know if these ukay-ukays are owned by the same person, pero nung pumunta kasi ako, they were all playing music or they were all tuned into the same radio station. So, ang lakas ng Budot's music dito, especially. Ito naman, they're selling just clothes and they're separated by style. So, itong rack na to, puro mga tops and mga shirts. I was very tempted to buy a few things, but I also had to hold back. They were, I think, 120 pesos each nung time na yun. Something that stood out though is that they have like a section where it's all just like plaid and all kinds of printed long sleeve shirts. So that was like a nice touch kasi like you really get to identify your own style. As for the things I did try on, I wanted to stick to basics that I could wear over and over again. As much as it's nice to buy brand new basics, I mean, when you find good quality ones, like these two shirts, the next two ones you're gonna see are actually pieces that I did bring home. I know that they are items that I'll get to use regardless of the season. We get to the third ukay on this row of shops, and this one is devoted to just skirts, shorts, bottoms. You'll see previously released fast fashion collaborations. This one is from Uniqlo and Marimekko. I actually really liked it, and I would have gotten it kung size ko siya. The skirts weren't super cheap. I still ended up finding something here because I quite like the selection that they had that day. And another realization, the more I thrift, is that many things, especially trendy things that people buy from fast fashion brands like Uniqlo and Zara, they will end up in the ukay-ukay, especially if it's something that people don't really like using, or they'll just end up dumping after a few months. I'm not saying that fast fashion or buying fast fashion is inherently bad. If it's the best thing you can access, then by all means go for it. What I'm trying to say is that we need to be more intentional about the things we buy, even if it's thrifted. I don't want to buy things that are thrifted just because it's cheap or it's momentarily cute, but I want to pick things that I know I'm going to keep wearing. So a helpful tip is, if you can imagine it in more than 2 outfits that you already wear, then it's probably something you'll wear a lot. Walang kung ilalaban ko na. Meron naman akong eco bag, pero sige, tignan natin kung kaya. Grabe talaga yung pangit. I was trying to hurry back to the mall because my mom was waiting for me, pero on my way, I actually encountered 2 other ukay-ukays that are located right in Shaw MRT, or I guess EDSA crossing technically tong area na to. Itong mga items na to, a lot of them are extremely discounted. So may mga 5 for 100, 4 for 100, and usually pagdating sa ganyang price range na, a lot of people will say napagpilian na yan. And for the most part, I would have to agree. But ako naman kasi, style is very subjective. So things that people feel are napagpilian na, it's probably just gonna require a bit more imagination. But then you do end up with things like fake loewe.
My hair is so messy, but I made it.
And now we are at the thrift haul portion of the video. I will not be trying them on because you've seen most of them already when I was in the dressing room. So to start off, we have this oatmeal cropped shirt. I really like the material of it. Although it is a made in Korea piece, I still like how sturdy it is, and I can see myself styling it a lot. Similarly, this black version, I also got it from the same store. This one's a bit more stretchy and a thinner material, but I also quite like how it falls on my body, and it's also a very versatile piece to have. I was choosing between two denim skirts, and I ended up getting this one just because the fit of it was better, and I like how it has a more classic look to it than the embroidered, or not actually embroidered, but the beaded version. So I went with this. And then you have this one. This was actually from the 4 for 100 pile, so this was 25 pesos, and it's a really nice bright striped shirt. I like that it's a bit sporty, and I think it's from the kids section, but it fits just right because I did try it on. And just a bit of a shout out to my alma mater, this cute peplum checkered top. It kind of looks black and white in some angles, but then it also looks kind of blue. I don't know. I really like the fit of this. So I hope you like the haul, and see you in the next video.